Tonight, the search is on for an alleged gunman who authorities say killed a man at a popular community park in Lemon Grove. The alleged shooting took place at Dan Kunkel Park on Lemon Grove Way. It happened around 12:40 this afternoon. CBS 8's Richard Allyn has more on who investigators are searching for and the changes that neighbors are demanding in the wake of this latest incident.
Well, that's right. That fatal assault took place just half a block away from here at Kunkel Park here in the city of Lemon Grove. Now, for years, neighbors say they have been concerned about criminal activity going on at that park, but we're still surprised that this took place in broad daylight on a Sunday afternoon.
I was waking up by kind of some ruckus. I guess there was some sort of physical altercation going on.
Lemon Grove resident Riley Frady lives with her 12-year-old son across from Kunkel Park and was getting ready for work when she heard the commotion.
And then there was 2 shots that I heard, and then from that point, me and my son started looking out the window, and there was chaos erupting.
First responders arrived on the scene in a matter of minutes to find a Hispanic man in his 50s lying next to a park bench.
Conscious but unresponsive.
The victim was rushed to the hospital, where he later died from injuries to his upper torso. The sheriff's watch commander tells CBS 8 that a gun was used to carry out the attack, and that the suspect is described as a 5'5" Hispanic man with a thin build, last seen wearing a light blue sweater, dark blue jeans, and a backpack. Homicide investigators say the investigation into what led up to the attack and what may have motivated it is still underway.
We have to take this slowly, methodically.
However, investigators do not think the 2 men were strangers.
From what we've learned so far, we believe the victim knew our suspect.
This affects all of us.
Neighbors like Joshua Klein are calling for increased patrols and better street lighting in and around the park.
One murder is too much, and I think it's time for the community to come together and come up with some solutions.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad.
Mom Riley Frady says this and other incidents at Kunkel Park have forced her to remain constantly vigilant of her 6th grade son.
My son really enjoys basketball, and I would love to be able to send him at 12 years old. He should be able to go right across the street and play basketball, but that's not an option. I would never. I can't take my eyes off of him.
And anyone with information on this case is asked to call San Diego Crime Stoppers. That number is 888-580-8477. And remember, you can remain anonymous.